Hi, this is Jen from the SCRD. Thank you for checking out the weekly water update for August 6th, 2020. This week we are looking at Stage 3 water conservation regulations. Stage 3 is declared when the water supply conditions are considered acute. Let's take a look at how water supply and demand are currently influencing the progression to Stage 3. Starting with demand, our water use at home is climbing upwards. This trend we see across the Sunshine Coast in all areas. We see this trend each year as the warm weather increases and our irrigation use also increases. Last year, our peak happened during the hot spell in June, this year in July. In 2020, average household use is approaching 1,000 liters per day at this time. The water distribution system sees the same trend. So overall on the Chapman system, as the weather has dried and temperature has increased, water demand has increased as well during the second half of July. During these times of higher water demand, SCRD water system operators ensure enough water is flowing through our water treatment plants and then into our neighborhood reservoirs so we can meet our water needs each day. At the water storage lakes, system operators position a valve to release water from Chapman Lake to support continuous flow in the creek and to ensure enough water is flowing into the water treatment plant each day. It's a balancing act that is continuously monitored. We monitor the level of Chapman Lake, and it has been decreasing at a significant rate these last couple of weeks. Rain on this Thursday and Friday will slow the decrease for a few days, but we expect this trend to continue as warm weather persists. With the trend of increasing demand and decreasing supply on the Chapman water system, Stage 3 regulations for outdoor water use is scheduled to begin Saturday, August 8th. This means turning off sprinklers and soaker hoses. This includes those sprinklers running in the wee hours of the morning. Please turn them off. Water by hand in the mornings or evenings. And washing of outdoor exterior surfaces in our vehicles is no longer permitted. Stage 3 applies to users of the Chapman water system. So those on Grantham, Somes, and Langdale water systems will remain in Stage 2. Water systems north of Secret Cove, so Pender Harbor, Egmont, and Cove Cay, are still in Stage 1. And Eastbourne water system is currently in Stage 4. This brings us to our question of the week. What is the SCRD doing to address the water supply side of the supply-demand equation? In the very near term, annual emergency siphon preparations are happening for Chapman Lake in case drought conditions persist into the fall. Overall, the SCRD has 45 water projects on the go this year. In terms of water supply, test drilling of additional groundwater sources and the raw water reservoir project are ongoing. Next summer, the water supply of Chapman system will receive a significant increase as 2 new wells are connected to the system. So thank you to everyone for following the water conservation regulations for your area. A link to the complete description of the regulations can be found in the video description below. Subscribe, send us your questions, and a big thank you to everyone who practices water conservation.